Now for this week's edition of Retrospect, here's Blake Nath.
This week in Retrospect. Back in 1995, the Midwest region was going through an extreme drought.
Well, it's not an enjoyable moment. I'll tell you one thing. There's a field of hay I had last year, I got 1,000 bales, and this year only got 90. That's how bad it dried out. So I had to get rid of all the cattle. I didn't really, well, I got rid of them, I gave them away, and sold them just about for 87 cents. In that area where I'm farming now, it's in 30 years, this has been the worst. Because, well, I know there's nothing. Out in pasture has a chunk of pasture, about 20 acres. Even the gophers moving out because they got nothing to eat there.
We haven't had much rain in this country right now, and these fellows are going to have to move their yearlings due to the drought situation that we have in this area.
Why would they be moving them a month earlier than previous years?
Well, we have no grass. Because no rain and no grass, the yearlings have to move. We haven't had a big movement. Some of these fellows are moving their cattle out of the area to where there is grass available, and some fellows are just moving them to the yards because they don't have grass.
And in 2000, a Lloydminster charity attempts to raise money for a homeless shelter.
A life on the streets is something few of us can fathom, but for some, it is a reality.
We conducted a survey about a year ago, and we recognized that there was 300 individuals who would require an emergency shelter within our community.
Here in the border city, Heather Gray is working on making a difference.
The Lloydminster Social Action Coalition Society is a group of individuals who have recognized the need for a homeless shelter within our community. And it has been our endeavor to establish a 15-bed shelter with a soup kitchen.
Gray says there is a lot of concern in Lloydminster, but not a lot of action, and that is why a fundraiser was held today.
The fundraiser is just to raise the money to become incorporated. Like, the registration costs are fairly high, and we are continually needing extra money for research and development.
And that's it for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect this week is brought to you by Webb's Ford. Worth your while to drive the extra mile. Webb's Ford in Vermilion.